So I think I've been doing this for about an hour without actually streaming. Ha. So we killed the, yeah, I think that's what's happened. So we killed the Ender Dragon again. Yeah, I don't know what happened. I've been talking to myself. So you've not missed a huge amount. I killed the dragon again to get some draconic breath. And we're gonna grab some draconic bees because I got the refinery up and running, got that set up. Oh, is this the one I've already... No, this is fresh. Let's go and grab this. So we've just been flying around the end. Either looking for draconic bees or just raiding things. That's annoying. Amulet teleportation. Yeah, we'll take it. Whatever. Don't really care about the Elytra booster. So yeah, I mean, we've just been gathering stuff. Nothing's really missed. So let's just go out and let's go and summon a draconic bee. Let's find somewhere relatively flat for this. Let's just make a bit of space. Right, let's drop this down. So we're after a draconic bee here. And that needs Dragon's Breath. I mostly didn't want to use all of this up because this is useful. I'm going to keep 10 of it there. And just wait for this. You are aggressive. But right, Draconic Bee. What is your flower? You need the dragon egg. Where is the dragon egg? Did I use it for something? Dragon egg? I must have turned it into something. Oh, I made a... I turned it into an elytra. Ah. How do you get dragon egg seeds? Insanium essence, dragon scale. Special hive made for draconic bees that allows you to harvest or otherwise hard to extract. This. Alright. Another one of these spiders. You're annoying. It's so annoying. How do we get another dragon egg? Easily. These chunks are mystical agriculture. Maybe now we need to do some insanium essence. It's the crafting recipe for a spawn egg. So you have to infuse those. I mean, we've got... We've got... Let's have a look at the seeds. So, prosperity seeds, you get solium seeds. We're gonna need basically Inferium. And then can we get tier 2 Inferium? Can we get tier 2 Inferium? Yeah, so we need to get up to the dragon egg seeds. Who needs these prosperity seeds? Those are easy to make. And the Insanium needs Supremium, which needs Imperium, which needs Tertium, Prudentium, Inferium. Let's see how far we can actually get. Inferium. Which needs a crystal. Oh, making a spawn egg. Oh, that needs a baby incubator. Can I put mending on this? Yeah, I can. Maybe just putting mending on here is fine. Tertium. Imperium. I need 4 of these. But we're not actually far off that. We could probably do with a bunch of Inferium seeds. We could probably do this. And then we change you to be Inferium. Did you even place that? Yes. Oh, and you don't... Oh, we need special bone meal for you, don't we? We can get some more Inferium from down here. Because we can craft a load of it. We can mine a load of it. I could do with deep storage as well, really. That's the other thing I'm missing. Because I think there is a way of doing it in functional. Or Inferium. Let's go back. Let's go back. Now, I think there's a functional sophisticated. It's not barrels. Oh, it's a limited barrel. Yeah. Limited barrel. Limited limited spruce. And then let's turn you into iron, gold, okay, and let's grab out of you. What have I got tons of in here? It's gonna be like stone and cobble. If I put you there, are you gonna... Yeah, you're gonna start filling. But what that means is I can get all the cobbled deep slate out. And now all the cobblestone. And is there more of that there? Nope, that's all in there. Okay, so there's some cobblestone in here. And then you can go in there. Okay, that made a bit of space. We can make some more of those. Spruce. Limit. It's just redstone torches that we need. Let's make another 2 of those. Iron. Gold. Diamond. There's a giant sword. Oh wow, you don't actually fit. Okay, you're on there. You're slowly filling in. There's a bit of space for a while. So we'll have to clear up some of that space. Got the Draconic Bee. Why did I want Draconic? I wanted these because I need Draconic chunks. Oh, if I can get Draconic chunks. Oh, yeah, for the productivity thing. Can we get another one of these? Yeah, maybe we can. Maybe we can do this and then advanced expansion. An expansion box. That's a chest. So we go to the end. And we put you there, and we put you there, we put you in there. And we put you in there. So you, Draconic Bee, hopefully just because you are in the end, you'll give us what we're after. And let's throw you in there. And that end B is gonna want a chorus fruit. Let's just fly back. This is always so creepy in the end like this, where you're just flying over the void. But there we go, the end island's in. I am going to claim and load this so we can come back here and check on that bee. Because we're gonna need to check on it at some point. Right, stone. How are you doing for those? Oh, you've got the essence, but it's not the essence that I want. It's the inferium seeds. Inferium ore. Let's grab this ore and actually process this. Can I fragment you? No, I think we just have to fortune you. And then seeds. There we go. So we could probably kick this farmland up as well at some point. To better farmland. But does that mean Inferium? Infusion. $248 left. Supremium. There's a special mystical agriculture. Mystic bone meal. Or is it fertilizer from mystical agriculture? Yeah, this mystical fertilizer. Supremium seeds. Yeah, you can't make supremium seeds. You just have to keep going with the inferium stuff. Oh, but nice. This fertilizer actually looks like it's doing something. So, hang on. Fertilizer. Requires water and energy. Mineral slurry fluid can be used instead of water. Can we put bone meal in there? Can we put bone meal in there? What happens if we put bone meal in? So bone meal looks like it's working. So yeah. That's doing alright though. So let's just check on these bees, and then I'm going to take a bit of a break. Not these bees. These bees. Oh, did I? I bet they're in the wrong chunk. Yeah, it's right on the chunk border. Great. Okay, well, let's go. Just wait here. I'm just going to take a break, and I'll be back shortly. Okay, so these have still done nothing. Draconic bees operating the end do not need any flowering as they're absorbing draconic essence from the air. They need another pollination source. Now, I'm wondering whether they are not going to work with the simulator on. So let's just go build. Let's just build a granite box for them. Let's make like a couple of hundred glass. Are you actually managing to craft those iron thrusters now? Let's just cancel you. Oh, you can't store the contents. Caro. Add the kerosene in there. And you can store the heavy oil. So did you make a couple of ion thrusters? No. How much we got? We got half a stack. Probably good enough to make a brief start with. And then let's do this. And then go home. Let's go grab some spruce. Because we're gonna need let's grab the hopper. Glass. What options do we have for ender chests? We've got these ender chests. And we'll do this. Okay, get those out of there. Get that out of there. There's the beehive. So you're fine. You're going to be fine in there, and you can hopefully. Have I put you on the chunk edge again? Just about. The ender. We're just going to leave you there. The ender bee is fine. So I should end up with some stuff in there eventually. We'll keep that on the side. So what does the ion thruster need? What are we missing? We're missing heavy oil. But we've got 2.5. Okay. Let's teach it how to craft these spruce limited barrels. Because what can we craft after that? Oh, a netherite one. And then we can basically just color it. And then you just need to be taught how to make redstone torches. And this stuff goes away. Right, have we got more of this? Probably one some for that wax, because wax is... Can we put a void upgrade in one of these? Yes. Yes, you can. Are there more wax? There's wax everywhere in this. Cool. Hey, we're starting to get some draconic comb through. Let's go. And you produce what? Honey? Okay, we got the draconic chunks coming slowly. Suck that, Phantom. Let's actually sleep and clear the phantoms properly. So what we got? General storage. Nice, enter chest. Oh, and these fired, didn't they? Because we may need to get that up eventually. But it's time to get the combs. It's time to get the dragon comb. So this is the next thing we need. Prismarine crystal shards are pristine crystals capable of channeling power. They can be obtained by breaking a prismarine crystal using an aquamarine steel pickaxe. What the hell's a prismarine? Let's start on this no-tech stuff. Let's have a look at no-tech. Where are you? So we've done quite a lot of Orotech. I do want to get that. Oh, hey, Songer. Have you not seen this one? Right, let's go. No tech. Nope, not that. No tech. Here it is. Where do we get started? Welcome to No Tech. It's a mod about exploring the depths of the ocean, discovering new and powerful dangerous technologies. To get started, craft some brown polymer, which you'll use to craft a diving suit. I don't need that, so brown polymer. Yeah, I made this quite a few weeks ago now. So I need dried kelp and I need brown dye. Dried kelp is easy. Let's grab some kelp. Yeah, I made this a few weeks ago. A fair few weeks ago now. And yeah, just... Yeah, I mean, that's based on this skin. So it is this skin. Just in Blender. Not in Blender, in Unity, and then there's a whole thing for it, and then adding like a blinking menu, blinking thing and a bit of speaking stuff to it. I need cocoa. No, this is my default skin. This is one I've had a while. Yeah, probably quite a while now. At least a year. I need jungle. But obviously from these streams you wouldn't notice it. But I did have it in a mine clock. Nature's compass. Jungle. Not the stronghold. We'll just head... Hey, Measure of Hope. How's it going? So, we'll head this way. But people are turning in now and not for the hour or so where I was streaming without being live earlier. I suddenly discovered that. It's cooled down quite a bit today. At least, so not had to do things like have the air conditioning or anything on today. Thankfully. And I think it's going to cool down a bit this week. Last week it was really kind of muggy and pretty awful. Okay, so the jungle is here. And we're wanting cocoa. That's what we're looking for. I thought, yeah, I do have some. Quest complete, Hexari trees. Okay. Mahogany. Alright, okay. Spent a couple of swampy days in York experiencing the kind of weather you usually leave Australia to get away from. Yeah, York's really nice. Like, it's a nice place, York. Did you go to like the Minster and stuff like that? And down the Shambles and did you even subject yourself to Jorvik? Which is the Viking museum. Yeah, we'll break those. I can't believe there's only been like 2 cocoa in here. Of course you did, Jorvik. Ha! That's a neat little creeper. Yeah, York Dungeons, the Ghost Tours, sped run a few museums. Yeah, so you pretty much did the quintessential York experience, really. Museums, Viking Centre, then shopping in like the Shambles. Ah, there's some more. Oh, so it's not your first time you've been to York then? Oh, that's quite nice if you got to show them around. Okay, let's plant. Maybe you just don't like having the snow around. Yeah, you don't like having the snow around. And then cocoa beans. Yeah, we spent we spent a while on that. Oh, nice. That does work. That should do. Yeah, so we spent a while doing this. This is Cherry with stripped center. Also, Measure of Hope, that's your chicken. Because you redeemed one a while ago. So there is your chicken. Like, let's go here. But yeah, it's a sort of herringbone, but a modified herringbone because the block itself has the two textures in it. So brown polymer. Oh, I could have turned you into bark. I didn't need to go and find that. Okay, there's the no-tech guide. Then we need a diving suit. I like to run into some crates, so bring a crowbar just in case. No-tech. Diving. Let's just make a ton of that. Okay, diving boots. Diving chest plate. And then a diving helmet. And then we want the crowbar. Cast iron ingots are from... Yeah, so you need to be cast iron rods, which is cast iron ingots. Which come from smelting cast iron compound, which is that. So we'll just cook up like a bunch of this cast iron. We'll keep that for when we eventually need it. See if we need that or not. So we've only got one draconic dust. How many wither? I do have 3 of these. Let's go and do a wither kill. And let's do it like over here so that we can go. Nope, we want to keep the soul sand on us. And that's okay. We're nearly down to somewhere where we can deal with a fight. There we go. This is a lot of redstone. We take the diamonds. Okay, so there are these and there are these. Nope. So how might you be different? Okay, well, we killed you. And we got another star. Oh, we might actually die here. If we can't get rid of this wither soon. I should be fine. Oh yeah, I was fine. Everything's fine. But that does mean that I can activate this now. So we can get even better apothic stuff. Right, that's all empty. Right, so cast iron. And the crowbar. So, time for a deep dive. Deep underwater, there is a small structure called the Nortec Ruins. Within this structure, there is a single aquatic catalyst that seems pretty important. Maybe you should grab it. Let me grab my compass. Explorer's compass. I don't really need that. And what's the thing called? Nortec Ruins. Presumably it's this one. It's cherry. The blocks in the floor plan is cherry. It's just cherry. But the chipped has a special version of it where the center is stripped. But you could do something similar with cherry logs and stripped cherry logs. But in this case, it's like called center stripped or something like that. So that you can just do it with one. It's essentially a herringbone. So there should be the Nortec ruins around here somewhere. Oh, that's what this is. So what do I need to do here? Single aquatic catalyst, that seems pretty important. This thing. Oh, so it was just you. Okay, let's go home again. And see what we can do with this catalyst. Finding a crystal geode. Perhaps these ruins are hiding something. Going deeper, you'll find a massive crystal. This is exactly what we're looking for. Using the aquatic catalyst, we can give it some fuel to burn into power. Place the catalyst a few blocks away from the crystal. You have to make sure the small side is pointing towards its upper center. Now we can right-click it with some prismarine to give it some power. Okay, so prismarine. So I assume this was underneath that. So head back out here. Okay, you were around here somewhere. There. Perhaps these ruins are hiding something. Going deeper, you'll find massive crystal. I'm assuming when it says going deeper, it means literally. Hey, a rusty crate. Do we go like this? I don't know what. We got a rusty crate. You know, like they're running into some crates down there, so bring a crowbar just in case. Maybe we break it with a crowbar? No, just gonna open like that. Okay. Finding a crystal geode. Where is this structure? Because it's definitely not here. Unless it's deeper. Somehow managed to make that a lot quicker. Ah, is it this? No, this is a copper. Wait, do you tell about crates? Oh, right. Okay, dropping a process is simple. By dropping a rusty crate item into a pool of etching acid, and a new shiny object. The first step is unlocking a crate. Locate an ocean, search for a small unlikely structure. Edit, do not break the crystal yet, as it seems to shatter completely without leaving anything behind. So that seems like it wasn't there. Yeah, we didn't really find the geode-like structure. So maybe let's go find another one? Yeah, let's go try find another one. So we're looking for those no-tech ruin crystal. Let's see if there's another one. Ruin 1. Try this way. We're still in the... Oh, I guess we're not in the deep ocean anymore. So let's try this way until we get into deep ocean, deep cold ocean. ruins. Yeah, because you're pointing back that way, which is probably where we don't quite want to be. Right, deep frozen ocean. This one looks like it's probably a new one. $300 this way. There it is. Where is this geode like? It says around the crystal there is also a variety of loot. The first step to unlocking: search for a small structure. The structure is mainly built out of dark prismarine with a mysterious device in the middle of the arch. However, this structure should not be the main point, as below it in a small radius there is often a geode-like cave. I mean, it depends what it means by a small radius. Because we definitely haven't found stone crystal geode. Let's just see if we can find stone crystal geode. Supposedly one this way. And that is probably the suspicious gravel. Now. We're at minus 92. So I think we're way too deep. Yeah, I think we're way too deep for these things. Because we're at minus 121 here. And we definitely didn't find it. Let's go over sort of this way. Stone, crystal, geo. Let's see if we... this way maybe? Oh, this one might be promising. This one might be promising because we're not too low here. But maybe we are. That's down to like... Ah, here we go. Here we go. Here's the thing we're after. This is on fire a bit. We should probably do something about that. Okay, you were a rusty crate. Aquarine steel compound, and this what that one can get. Regular crate. And that's a rusty crate, so we'll get you. Ooh, some purple. Purple legs. So what you do is you put these couple away. So like there. I assume they don't matter which direction they're in. But they probably do. You want to be this one here. And then you gave them prismarine. Transferring no AP per tick. Do you have to be closer? Using the aquatic crystal, we can give it some fuel. Place a catalyst a few blocks away from the crystal. You want to make sure the small side is pointing directly towards the upper center. So the direction does matter. Oh, maybe it's like that. Small side. So yeah. You're working now, and you. Powering the crystal. The catalyst is a secret to activating the crystal. To activate it, place the correct catalyst. Blah, blah, blah. Then you'll need to pump. Crystal is something in the hopper. If done properly, the opposite side. This will create a laser beam we can use to purify our aquamarine steel compounds. Throw them into the beam under the crystal to create aquamarine steel. A beam under the crystal. Oh, ow. Yeah, those hurt. Where's my temp pad? Where's my temp pad? Alright, hang on. Let's go home and then... Is my temp pad in... I must have thrown my temp pad... in there. New location is... No tech crystal. So, if done properly, the opposite side will shoot out a laser beam towards the crystal. This create a laser beam we can use to purify aquamarine steel compounds. Aquamarine steel compounds, so, right, okay. Raw iron. And prismarine crystal. So, let's get a stack of that. Where did they go? Do you need to, like, sit in there? So if we go, like, turn that off briefly. Okay, you're not firing. Five seconds. Oh, ow, interesting. So is there a beam under here that I'm not seeing, maybe? Maybe there's a beam that's not rendering. Yeah, there must be a beam or something that's not rendering. Cool. So that gets us a box of all relics. Ancient machine parts. Keep an eye out for some chests, crates, and mobs underwater that contain ancient machine parts. Rusty gear, broken whisk, burnt coil, ancient valves. Removing the rust. You find lots of rusty items. You can remove the rust by some etching acid. Etching acid bucket. Have I got any potatoes in general? Yeah, I do. Oh, can I tame you? Because you've sort of gone. Okay, Shade Cree Flame the Pathetic. Ow. Don't attack me. Oh, that's... Will you teleport to me? Okay, we'll just leave you there. Okay, we've got a good amount of draconic comb there. I would expect some poisonous potatoes to eventually come through this. There we go. There's a poisonous potato. I can't remember what we wanted it for, but what did we want you for? Oh, etching acid. Etching acid bucket. Right, rusty gears and those rusty crates. Okay, that didn't do what I wanted. $8 seconds. Etching acid. Is there a better way of making this? You can use a no-tech mixer with salt water. So you're just a regular crate. So I guess there's like a how potentially useful the acid actually is. And these crates are all empty. Great. Oh, there's some. I just need to find a broken whisk. Managing the laser junction allows you to split a laser into multiple directions or bundle them into a single one. Right click or sneak right click. Aquamarine steel tools. To infuse a tool, you need to infuse it with aquatic power and a charger. Need to drop it in some EAS. Also, I'm wondering if that first one, I thought I hadn't got it, but I actually may have had it. So hang on, let's go ruins. Maybe I was not looking for the right thing. Okay. So you are down here somewhere. Let's just land. There's one here. Yeah, so that is probably... Oh no, maybe not. But maybe is. Say stone geode. Hmm. There it is. Any trident? No ancient valve, though. So this is definitely another one of these crystals. Let's just add a waypoint of crystal geode. And head back. Let's upgrade that barrel as well. Netherite, basic to netherite, copper to netherite, iron, gold, diamond to netherite. They're pretty easy to make. Oh, we can do that. We could do with another void upgrade. Where is... Yeah, you. Okay, we can throw that in there. Cool, that is empty. Aquamarine. Oh, you need a gear and a channeling coil. So let's grab more. I need more poisonous potato. Right, you are good. And then we want to be shapeless. We can get these all planted. This is kind of difficult because it's like tapping with... I've got to hold tilde and tap shift at the same time. I guess I'm getting some flax here. We got a bunch of poisonous potatoes though. And then we get you. So you are... we should put potatoes in there. Right, let's get more of this etching acid. And I wanted a gear. It's probably in here. Coil, I need coil. They're like burnt coil. You're still burnt coil. Oh, you are... Okay, you need to be... Right, hang on. I know how to get you. You are in the crystal thingy. Let's just make sure we grab some prismarine. There we go. It changed. And then home. And then a aquamarine. Aquarine pick. Infusing algae serum. Electrolyte algae serum is used to empower. To obtain seawater used to craft EAS. Grab some water with a bucket in an ocean biome, or set up a deep sea drain. Deep sea drains are multi-block dedicated, draining huge amounts of salt water. Prism monocle is a useful tool as you see information about the block you're looking at. Okay, let's have a look at that prism monocle. We want to actually be here. Ah. Just take these out. Purity is 3. I don't know what that means, but hey. So let's go back. Can we wear this in the monocle slot? There. What is this book? Scavenger? Sure, whatever. So you can be breaking prismarine crystal with its ability enabled. Yeah, so I need to get that EAS stuff. So it is going to be... But we need... One of the most important machines you can make in new tech is a mixer. This machine requires laser power from a catalyst and a crystal. Create new types of liquids. Keep in mind that each item in a recipe needs to be placed into the machine from a different side. Yeah, I need the whisk. So I need a whisk. I don't think I have a whisk. Let's go grab some bones. And I might as well tame you as well, because it'd be funny. Ow. Oh. I need some better boots. Those boots. It's a repair kit. There it is. There's my repair kit. Right, I need to find one of those ancient valve things. What are you? So maybe we attack one of the... Start going after some drowned. It says they drop by mobs. But maybe not. Drowned lungs. What can we do with those? Unlimited underwater breathing. Oh, another way of getting water breathing. Still looking for drowned. Because I don't think Guardians will do it. And there's too many... there's Elder Guardians there. I'm not interested in fighting her. Clearing out another monument. Drowned head. There you are. Pickaxe. And then mining fatigue is going to be kind of annoying, but you know what? We can get away with it. It's not too bad. Where is... should be around here somewhere. Should be a crystal around here somewhere. Where are you? Oh, hello, creeper. Where can it be? Try this way. This is a wonderful mess. What are you? You are not a geode, you are... this is the geode here. But it's not the geode. It's not the geode I'm after. Yeah, you would be around here. Jeez, where is that music coming from? There. Maybe this direction? Yeah, the creeper was playing the music. I think it had got a backpack on. And some backpacks have got like jukeboxes in them. Oh, finally. Finally found the thing I want. You're a rusty crate. Another rusty crate. Yeah, I think most things, at least in this, can use equipment. I don't know whether they can, like... I doubt they can, like, wear armor. Mind you. Oh, yeah, that gets us an extra... Okay, there's another crystal here. So let's go home. We didn't find a valve again. Do we... Yeah, we need a valve. Chest crates and mobs underwater. It's this valve. I bet you can be dropped by drowns. Let's go grab another void. Upgrade. Okay, okay. You're all in there. And we could probably go like that. And we could definitely throw you in there. We can probably go like this and save quite a bit of space here. And then you in there. You need a void upgrade. Robbie the something. Let's go and deal with Robbie the something. You're an epic. Oh, this is not a good place to be with Robbie the something. Robbie the something steel shield of stubbornness. I had hoped he would give me something better. I think that is probably a good place to call it for the mining. So that'll be good for that. Yeah, he's just something, and he's Robbie.